You're now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Everybody is starting to catch on to what I said. And what I said was everybody making money off the gangbangers, the gang members, the street politics, street culture, except the gang members and the gangbangers that's in the streets. Everybody is cashing in. Well, the gangbangers have spoken. I seen the video I'll do a reaction to later on. But the gangbangers and the gang members, they have spoken. They said, you know what? Nah, man. We ain't having this no more. We can't take it no more with y'all putting our hood business in titles. It's starting to be a problem, y'all. And I'm telling y'all right now, man, I seen the video. I even stated in that video, man, we can't say these dudes did that because nobody was there. I wasn't there, you wasn't there, he wasn't there, she wasn't there. So you can't say that this particular hood did a crime. You can't say that. When you say things like that, guess what that do? That lets the authorities know, man, hey, listen, man, we got some leads. They saying it on the internet, it happened over here. Now take this for instance, man. Some of these dudes from these hoods, they get on the internet themselves and say, hey, we did it. It might not be this particular individual, but some of they people be on the internet, hey man, we did this, we did that. And this is from almost every hood that I'm seeing on the internet. Now, a lot of people gonna say, man, nobody tell the news channel what to do. Nobody tell ABC, CBS, and all these people that they can't talk about this. Well, the news people don't say it was this hood. They say we got leads, that we know it's a gang shooting over here, but they don't pinpoint nobody's neighborhood and say, these are the guys who did it. They don't do that. It be the guys on the internet who use the clickbait titles, like the dude I seen said, y'all putting our hoods in clickbait titles and all this stuff. These gang members done got fed up. They done got upset about this. They done got mad about this. And by me having a channel, I guess I don't look at this stuff. I just look at it like getting on here, man, do what I do. I ain't trying to go be no news reporter. I ain't trying to go be none of that. I just get on here and do what I do. But by me having a channel that do numbers, I'm gonna speak on this. I would advise y'all to take this as a warning. I would advise y'all to take heed. When the streets speak and when the streets talk, it's gonna travel. And it's gonna be hard for a lot of people that's on the internet. It's not that many dudes on here, but you do have street dudes that's on the internet doing street content. It's gonna be hard for a lot of you dudes, and you non-affiliates, y'all not exempt from this. It's gonna be hard for y'all to move around, man. When the streets say something and the streets talk, nobody is bigger than the program. Nobody is bigger than the law. Now, I know a lot of people gonna say, man, I do what I wanna do. And yes, a lot of y'all can do what y'all wanna do. Nobody dictating to try to run your program and tell you how to do it. The only thing that the streets are saying is, keep my hood out of it. Stop saying my hood did this. Stop saying my homies is doing this, because when you do that, you putting a target on us. Now, what they doing in the streets, is it cool? Nah, I don't think knocking down each other is cool. At one point in my life, that's what it was, man. Going out there banging and what, y'all know what come with that. We ain't got to too much elaborate on that. But as you get older, you realize, man, what are we dying for? What we out here going to war for, man? Over some stuff that happened 50 years ago, 40 years ago, 30 years ago, over something that could have been solved by two grown men having a conversation and ironing that out. But dudes' ego and pride wouldn't let them do that. So now look at all these lives that's being lost or that have been lost because our older homies couldn't go sit down like men and handle that out. And you got to think about it. A lot of these dudes was kids, was teenagers. Their minds wasn't fully developed and grown up and had a mind of a grown man at some of that time when they started these beats. So you got to expect what come from teenagers, kids. And as they got older, man, they just ran with it. It just is what it is, man. A lot of these feelings and stuff is not going to leave overnight. But I will say this, man. Podcasters, listen to me. Reaction channels, listen to me. We all do it. It is time. We're going into a new year, 2026. We done lost a whole lot of lives already. Listen to what I'm about to tell you, man. It is time to stop with the hood. As far as y'all saying this hood did that. Stop putting cases on hoods. Stop saying that these street dudes did this and y'all wasn't there. Unless y'all got real intel, real detail, and y'all get on the internet and say, yeah, I know for a fact they did it. Well, if you know for a fact they did it, you shouldn't be on the internet talking about it if you know for a fact that this neighborhood committed a crime. That ain't what it is. You gonna find yourself, y'all gonna find yourself, we gonna find ourselves in some situations if we continue to do some of the things that we've been doing. The gig is up. The gig is up. The cash cow is empty. Yeah, you can still make money off the streets. Yeah, you can still make money because everybody gonna make it. Whether we don't talk about it, it could be a white boy way over here in another country. Like we've been seeing dudes that's not even from here, from the UK, talking about street politics, hood politics, painting a perfect picture, painting a perfect scenario, basically solving a case and solving a crime. How good they do their content, but guess what? It's a price to pay for the games you play. You could do anything you want to do. Ain't nobody telling you what to do. You could do whatever you want to do. You could sit in your house, you could sit in your office, you could sit in your studio and do this for the rest of your life. Just don't bring your butt over there with them dudes who telling you it ain't cool at. Just don't come to the ghetto. Don't be riding down Crenshaw. Don't be trying to go to none of these popping malls and you know that you've been doing foul. You're gonna have to run. You're gonna have to stay away from the ghetto. You're gonna have to stay away from the hood. And guess what? The ghetto is where it's at, baby. No matter how much homicide you see, how much unaliving you see in the ghetto, the streets is just gonna be the streets, man. It's beautiful. You got beautiful people there. Now you got a few dudes that make it look bad, but overall, these cities, Compton, Watts, Long Beach, Inglewood, South Central, San Bernardino, Riverside, Moreno Valley, all these places, man. And if I forgot y'all, man, forgive me, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know I'm going with it. All these places got beautiful people up in there. All these places got good people up in there. It's good women up in there. Now, you do got the bad everywhere you go. You got the bad everywhere you go. But guess what? The bad don't override the good. They just don't show the good. They don't illustrate the good because it ain't no money in it. Now, if you could monetize the good, we wouldn't be hearing about all the negatives. Now, guess what, man? A lot of people be on here talking about certain people. I'm a name drop on this one. I'm a name drop on this one. A lot of people talk about, for Snoop Dogg. A lot of people, but guess what, man? He throwing some parties, man. He's showing a good time, man. I just seen him and his wife, man, on there, man, doing what black people supposed to be doing, showing love. Some people go say, oh, man, no, who cares about that? Take the good out the situation, man. I seen that man on there with his wife. He on there celebrating his wife's birthday, man. It look like some of these people weddings, man. Black love. It's not a lot of love. It's not a lot of black love being illustrated on the internet. It's not a lot of black love being shown on YouTube. Only thing that we see on YouTube is the unalivers, the back and forth, a lot of people arguing, a lot of people, that's all we see. We don't see no more fun. Ain't no more fun. Everybody too gangster and too cool to do comedy. You got a few dudes that's doing comedy skits, but they not out here. They from other states. I was doing the comedy skits. A few people gonna look at you crazy when they see you do a comedy skit because everybody's a gangster. Everybody's a super crip, a super blood, a super power root. Everybody on here is super banged out. But half the people that you see on here, you don't see them in their hood passing out turkeys. You don't see them putting some of their homeboys on in the game. You don't see them doing any of that. The only thing you see them do is destruction. Every last one of us get on this internet, and if you go back and comb through everybody content, it's something in everybody content that's gonna show some disrespect. It's something in everybody content that's gonna show some dry snitching. It's a whole lot of dry snitching going on this internet. Don't think it ain't no whole lot of dry. It's a whole lot. Whenever you get on this internet and you speak on things that haven't been solved, then you tell it. You dry snitching. Now, it's okay to do a reaction video and just go back and forth with whatever they saying on their video. But when you bring new information to the internet, man, I heard last night through the grapevine that dude over there got shot because, now guess what? You didn't give the police some intel and some detail on how to, if this is really what happened. Some of y'all be bringing real information, real stuff to the internet that shouldn't be on the internet. A murder unaliving is never, it don't solve, man. I mean, it's solved, but there's no statute of limitations on it. So y'all got to be careful. But I'm telling all the podcasters, all the reaction channel dudes, all the street dudes, the streets are talking. They upset that dudes is using their hood. This Big U situation with his son, it opened up a can of worms. It's a whole lot of guys who done got unalived. But you already know when certain things happen to certain people, it opened up a can of worms. And a lot of people gonna say, you know what? We not involved with that. We don't want nothing to do with that now. We not taking that one. Because it's gonna be pressure, heat that comes behind all this stuff. The police, it's gonna be people getting unaligned. They looking like, man, we ain't did that. If we did that, we wouldn't even be on here talking about we didn't do that. We wouldn't even be saying nothing, period. We'll let the police do their job and let the streets be the streets, because there been people getting smoked, been people getting shot. This is not nothing new, but it's almost to the point to where this internet stuff have become the new streets. Some of the stuff that says on this internet will entice a lot of those dudes who's still in the streets. A lot of people on the internet on these platforms, they already in position. A lot of them making big money. The dudes that's in the streets, they don't care about the internet. Only thing they care about is if we did do something, y'all telling that we did it. Y'all telling that we did it. Now, what they doing cool? I already said it. No. Whenever you get up in the car, roll around town and look for somebody that look like you, that ain't cool. So maybe if the driving around, knocking your own people down, stop, the dudes on the internet wouldn't have nothing to talk about. Maybe if y'all stop, every time y'all see another man that look like you, y'all get out and put hands on him, then record the videos and put them on the internet, the dudes on the internet wouldn't have nothing to talk about. If y'all keep y'all hood business off the internet wouldn't have nothing to talk about. Whenever y'all do hood vlogs and y'all on there throwing up your sets and you're throwing the middle finger up the sets and you put it on the internet, if you didn't do that, the internet wouldn't have nothing to talk about. A lot of y'all hoods wouldn't be on the internet if y'all wasn't promoting y'all gang culture, gang activities on the internet. But we going into 2026, I would advise a lot of podcasters, a lot of internet dudes, forget what everybody else doing. If you know that you in the streets and you know that you a street dude, I would advise you, I'm telling you, pay attention to what they saying, man. These street dudes are saying. They saying we tired of it. Warning come before destruction, man. Take heed to it. Pay attention to it. Don't take it lightly. Don't put yourself in a position to where you could be the next one gone. Because a lot of these people, they not thinking clearly, homie. They not thinking. A lot of them on drugs. A lot of these people be drunk when they be on this internet talking. Pay attention, take heed. Don't find yourself in the cross, man. Catch all of y'all on the next one, man. I'm gone.